Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in the world. The question of the day is, how do you prosper in uncertain times? I mean, how do you prosper knowing that there's massive inflation going on? How do you prosper, with recession actually happening? How do you prosper when our politicians are tearing apart the world instead of building it up? How do you prosper in uncertain times? And the answer is many people won't. Okay, many people won't. Okay, it's called survival of the fittest. And the people that are not prepared will struggle and probably fail in their businesses. And the ones that work really, really hard for a long, 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 long time will probably do better than today. Who am I to speak about this? I'm Joe Nicasio. I'm a business coach. I've been coaching people in their businesses since 1999. Started my first business in about 1979, 1980. And the truth is it's not easy to succeed in business. The truth is it's hard. The truth is the odds are stacked against us. The truth is our school does not teach us to go into business for ourselves and succeed. And so, a lot of people will start businesses and fail. A lot of people will continue to do that. There is such thing as the accidental entrepreneur. Some people accidentally come upon a formula, but don't bank on that plan. Who sold you on that plan? So, the thing is if you want to prosper and thrive and do well in these uncertain times, you need to do some things. You need to sharpen your saw. You need to get your skills together. You need to get really good at what you do. You need to market better. You need to sell better. You need to get the best mentor you possibly can. You got to do those things to consistently get better. But guess what? If you're like most people, you won't do those things. You won't. A lot of people won't make the investment of money. They won't make the investment of time. They won't make the investment of energy to get better. There's this thing called the Lake Wobegon effect where, I think I'm above average and you think you're above average and everybody thinks they're above average. You know what that is? It's called average, okay? And if you truly want to be above average, you got to put in extraordinary effort. Extraordinary effort means you got to put that extra in that most people are not willing to do. So, look, most of us are not as smart as we think we are. 30 years ago, I made $1 million and I lost everything. I thought I was smart. I was really good with the engineering and the mathematics, and I did make $1 million through hustle, but it failed. Fortunately, I got blessed with a mentor. I got blessed with somebody that taught me better. But, I was smart at the engineering stuff and the technology, but I wasn't smart at the business and the marketing and the sales stuff. So we got to learn how to run a business, okay? And you got to be willing to put in the energy. The problem today is we think we can just Google search, and get the answers. We think that we can, pick up a little piece here and a little piece of gold there and a little piece of gold there. The problem is that all the pieces don't fit together. If you get a little piece from somebody's system and another piece from somebody else's system, you don't have a systematic approach. You've got a Frankenstein monster, and it's not going to work very well. I use this metaphor. You go to a high performance car show and you go by the Mercedes booth. By the way, if you like what I'm saying here, like this, share this, comment on this, put a comment there so I can know you're here. So congrats on your engineering and tech skills that got, and I kept adding to my skill set. That's right. The engineering and the technology skills were not enough. They made me a great problem solver, which I still do that today. But I had to pick up the sales skills and the marketing skills and the build a better business skills, okay? So imagine you go to a high performance car show and you go by the Maserati booth and they give you a Maserati engine block. And you go by the Porsche booth, you get state-of-the-art Porsche pistons. And you go by the Mercedes booth and you get state-of-the-art, Mercedes fuel injector. And you go by the, the John Deere tractor booth and they give you a state-of-the-art, a transmission. Guess what? You're going to try and put those things together and you will create a machine that does not work. Okay, that's the problem is when we Google search things, we get pieces here and pieces there, and none of the pieces work together in a solid system. I have, as an engineer, I kept running into people that say, Joe, I want to start my own business, but I don't know how, or I've done a business and I failed. And I decided to create a system design a system to help you create a business that works like every single time. And I've been doing this, for decades. And I've helped, 4,000 people grow their existing businesses. And I've helped hundreds of people start businesses from scratch. And that's why I created the Business Bliss Blueprint. Bottom line is, I do help people create a business that works. People hire me, I coach them, we turn their life around, we create a business that works. And you know what? It feels good. I am so grateful that I get to do this work. I love helping people build a better business. I love helping people figure out what business to go into. I love helping people succeed in their business. And I hate seeing people fail. I hate it. I hate seeing people struggle. I hate seeing people waste their time on a soul-sucking job. And that's why I created the Employee Escape Plan. That's why I created the Business Bliss Blueprint. That's why I do the work I do. And it feels good. I sleep super good at night. There's this glow I get to have because I know I'm touching people's lives and making their life better. And they say thank you for it. So, let me tell you a story about two of my clients right now. Sumed Chatterjee hired me a few years ago, and he's in Kolkata, India. And Ryan Gavorkin hired me, and he's in the Hague in the Netherlands. And they both hired me, and somehow those two got together, and they've built a new business called Primal Sutra, helping men, being the opposite of toxic masculinity, being, divine masculinity, how to be the savage without giving up the shaman, how to be the priest without giving up the beast. And this is the kind of creative work we do is we help people figure out what the world needs and turn that into a business. So you wake up every day, instead of so many people, they wake up every day saying, I hate my job. I don't want to go to work today. The work we're doing is making, my goal, and the work that we're actually doing is my clients, they wake up every day saying, I love what I do and I'm good at what I'm doing. And I'm using my superpowers and I'm making a big difference. I'm making a big impact on my clients. I'm making a big impact on the world. And wow, I even make money doing this. So I know this to be true. I know that I do work that really makes a difference in people's lives. I've paid my dues. This work I do is my calling. I've prayed to God about this, and I have been validated from God that this is the work I'm supposed to be doing. So look, I've helped myself make money. I've lost everything. I've helped rebuild myself after I lost everything. I've helped over 4,000 people grow their businesses. I've helped several hundred people start businesses from scratch, and I could help you. Here's my question for you. Would you like to be next? If you would like to be next, I want to encourage you to reach out to me. Go to schedule.employeeescapeplan.com. Let me buy an hour of my time. I would love to help you build a better business. At the scrolling thing at the bottom there, that's my scheduling. Go to schedule.employeeescapeplan.com. Let me buy an hour of my time. I've helped others and help others help you. If you want the help, help's available. It's not going to cost you anything to get on a call with me. So this is Joe Nicasio, your business coach, your business mentor, your business shaman, your business Sherpa. You can call me many things, but I'm here to help you build a better business. We are in for uncertain times. We are in for some bumpy times. For those people that are not prepared, it's going to be tough. We're going to see some pretty nasty falls. But for those people who are prepared, those people that are willing to do the work, those people that are totally committed to make sure that you can provide for yourself, you can provide for the people you love, and tap into the abundance of this thing called life. If you're really committed to that, reach out. I'd love to help you. This is Joe Nicasio. God bless you. Have an amazing day.